We haven't been out in the garden a bit, so I thought I'd just give you a little view. We have had a wee bit of fox activity, but thankfully not too much. But look, despite being dug up by the foxes several times, we actually do have a few flowers in the garden, and some of the bulbs are starting to come through. Some of the cacti, I think one has either fallen out or died, which is not surprising because it had no roots. So I will have to come out and have another wee look at it. But we've decided just to wait for a while before we do anything else to the bug hotel because we think that there's some wildlife living in the piles of sticks, which is legit. So that's where we're at. Still lots more to do, but at least some spots of color and things are growing outside as we sort stuff inside.
Good evening, YouTube. Been a quiet week, but I finally managed to get around to some painting of an iron gut to my ogre army. It's only the first layer so far, just a very sloppy base coat for the skin, gold helmet and some trousers, and because I had some spare time and wanted to goof off a bit, I also did some touching up on the wall in the bedroom that Tanny didn't get to, now that the new paint's here, and I'm hoping it's still drying, and it's just, drying colour, because otherwise we've got a very interesting pattern on this wall. Can I zoom out a bit to get a more holistic view? Yes. Check Tanya's photos tomorrow to see if it's not a leopard print disaster, because if it is a leopard print disaster, then the paint job I got on this wall here is going to look, well, even worse than it does now. It's dried out a bit. Yeah, it's just the first coat needs touching up, needs cutting in. Calms down. Yeah, happy Wednesday, I guess. 2 hours later, dry as a bone. Yep, not even close. Well, fuck.
The garden is alive this morning, so just putting out some bird feeders since we seem to be kind of getting to the end of most of the food out here. But they're pretty excited. Just need to find the cord for my other big feeder. And hopefully we'll have loads of stuff living out here all winter. Oh my gosh. Look. Here we are again. So you may have noticed the wall behind me is slightly camo. We think there was a mixing error with the paint. So while Andy did his very best to try to tidy up this wall, it's gone a little sideways. So what I need to do right now is finish putting the light switch in, which wasn't quite deep enough. The box wasn't quite deep enough for the new light switch to fit into. So I've got a new box, so I've got to disconnect everything, pull all the wires out, chisel a slightly deeper hole, put the new box in, reconnect, and hopefully as soon as the lights are back up, I can tidy up the paint around that hole. We can test the replacement pot that they sent us to make sure it's actually the same color. And I guess worst case scenario, if it's at least the same color as what they sent us last week, we can just paint over the other wall that we did. It's not ideal. I definitely prefer the darker color to the light, but we need a bedroom. So we're getting this thing sorted tonight. Let's go. All right, electricity is off. There we go. Fifth time is a charm with this freaking switch, let me tell you. feel like I've just probably used up all my luck for not having those drop down between floorboards. Okay, let's see if we can pry this chap out of here now. Oh yeah, take all that paint off. It just never ends, does it? Oh no, your life is so hard. Just come out of there. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to test the new box against two things. One, will the new fit in there? Yes. Loads of room. Okay. Second is, will it fit in here yet? Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to start with just a small chisel and hoping we can get to that 300 mil. It occurs to me we need safety goggles. Safety first, or at least safety eventually. Be so kind as to just fit there. Okay, so almost there at the bottom, nowhere near at the top. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, now the other challenge is that wire is right in the middle and we need it to the side. Okay, let's try that. Go.
I'm his dog.
It is dark and scary. All right, why are you not fitting now? Why are you not fitting? You look like you're deep enough. Why are you not deep enough? Why is it not deep enough? You gotta back way up. You're in my splash zone. It's all right. I always wanted to be an archaeologist. And here we are. Here we are. that you got to be here for my first actual owie. Hit myself a couple of times, but not hard enough for it. All right, are you gonna go in enough? Definitely. Oh, stinky. Fucking hell.
Yes,
Might
it's
just be the Fat Max burning up too.
I mean, I did see a spark or something pop out of something.
There is a reason that we had to get the Maneaters. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be good enough. Is it perfect? No. Will it go any further than that? Also no. But hopefully it's enough to give it some anchoring if it expands. Is a spirit level in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? That did not quite work as planned. Oh, come on. You whore.
That's fun.
That's funny. Could you please return to the downstairs? On the bottom shelf of the tool thing is my big box of screws. Can you just find me a washer in there, please? There's no more give in that screw.
Do we at this point need to forgotten the word, polyfiller around it? On the basis we have somewhat destroyed the wall.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to get it connected and make sure it works first.
Alright, fair enough.
Because the only thing that would be more annoying would be having to take it apart again. Oh, don't do that. No, come on, you little bitch. Thank you. Is that so fucking hard? No, it wasn't. Consider yourself grounded. Okay, can I have the other bit back, please?
The switch?
Yep.
Hopefully you know which way is up.
It says up.
Okay.
Very helpful. Highly recommend. Okay, so let's ground you first. Okay. All right, could you please be so kind as to go turn the light switches back on?
Yeah.
Top ones. Yay! 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 Okay. Actually they should be fine on now. All right, let us do a wee unboxing to see if we've got the right colors now. Gemini Christmas. All right.
Yeah, so what's a third stick for stereo comparison?
I mean, given that this was literally mixed this morning, I don't think we're going to see a great difference in stirring it.
No, probably not. Like, I mean, yeah, so they're looking very similar at the moment. Obviously, it doesn't show very well with how we set up the camera, and
no, but even well, I think what I'm going to do is, and again, I don't hate it. I just really prefer the darker color. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to paint a test bit. We'll come back up after we've had some dinner.
yep.
And I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's the right color, but I will definitely be surprised. It's the eye of the tiger. So annoyed. Okay. Well, if anything, I would say the new one is slightly lighter than the one they did last week. So I think we're just gonna have to accept defeat that we can't get the darker color, and we'll just have to paint it the lighter color, and then I don't know, we'll work it out later. So let's just sand this a bit. I'm going to paint around the light switch, screw it back together, and we'll just get on with our lives, shall we?
I'm going to immediately start by moving the pop-up back so there's actually space to work on this, the wall, the main walls to work on.
Do what you gotta do, man. room. It's not quite the green we wanted, but now that all of it is painted rather than just a few splotches, we actually don't hate the color. It just, when it was contrasted with how dark it wasn't great. But as you can see, it's perfectly fine. If you're into green, this is a nice green. It's fine. So we've done pretty much everything we're gonna do in here to the walls. We're still not sure what we'll do with the door frames, but that's a future problem. Once we have the IWI in January, we'll have to do a bit of redecorating anyways. I've got some people coming this week to give us quotes about removing the chimney breasts. So again, was it worth painting it? I don't know. I just didn't want to look at a naked chimney for the next month and a half. So all sorted now. We're really busy this weekend. I've got cousins here from the States. We're going out for lunch with some friends tomorrow. So we really won't get much done other than we're hoping no later than Monday night, if everything goes well, to get the floor laid in here and get the bedroom moved back up here. We'll really be excited about that. So cross your fingers for us that we find time and that the jigsaw works and all those other things. We'll see you on the other side of the weekend.